Welcome back, traders. Second portion of our show, Market Movers, and we have the entire market moving north right now. But let's start with some stocks of note here. One that's really not participating in this upswing is Triple M. They got a secondary offering of 6 million shares, and shareholders never like dilution. That stock should find good resistance at 26, and we're looking at support in the $25 area. Very good support at 25. It traded back down at that level in October, so we will look for support there. Moving on to our next mover, RIG, R-I-G. That stock continues down after a secondary pricing at 40.50. Really not much to say about that stock. It is trading above there due to the market being up, but many times during a secondary offering like that, the stock seems to drift towards that price. So the market movement is helping it be buoyed quite a bit above that level. Moving on to our next stock that's also trading down here a point, OVTI. It looks like it is crashing through the old 52-week low of 1040. So that should provide resistance if this stock starts to recover at all. $10, always a nice psychological number, a whole number like $10. That stock has not traded in that area in quite a long time. So by 10, we're looking at some temporary support at the 975 level. Looking at some of these European banks, they're up despite a downgrade from S&P. Their credit ratings were downgraded one notch each. They traded down last night after this news, but are now trading significantly higher on the Fed and the World Bank's announcement to boost liquidity. So you have a government-driven rally here that's supporting the bank stocks. Just to give you some pre-market levels in these stocks, Barclays, BCS is traded as high as 1167. 1185 was a high in that stock, so we'll keep an eye on that as a good resistance. LYG also got a boost from this news. Currently made a pre-market high at $1.57. Moving on to our next European stock that's trading up, RBS, hit a pre-market high of $6.62. So we'll keep an eye on that number in the pre-market. This news is also providing a boost to our downtrodden U.S. banks who had their credit ratings downgraded by one notch each. They traded down after hours but are now trading significantly higher on this announcement. So you got a mixed bag here. You get a credit ratings downgrade and then you get a move by the Fed to boost liquidity. Just looking at some of these stocks, just levels to keep an eye on in the pre-market. The only thing that can really give you resistance in these things, because if we start to pull back, there's going to be a lot of shorts scrambling to get out. But let's keep an eye on 2710 for Citigroup. Let's keep an eye on the $30.39 level for JP Morgan. That's what it hit in its pre-market. Wells Fargo, one of Warren Buffett's stocks, that hit a pre-market high at $25.10, currently trading off 20 cents from them. Bank America, who was just banging on the door of crashing to a 52-week low, that has popped up and hit 549 in the pre-market. So 549, also the psychological 550 level should be big. Goldman Sachs, who was just heading in the sewer over the last couple of days, hit a pre-market high of 93.52. That coincides nicely with yesterday's high in the stock, the 2-day high in the stock, which was 93.75. So you do have Goldman Sachs opening up into resistance. Morgan Stanley also getting a boost from this move. Is trading at near its high at 1434. Just trading a notch below that in the pre-market. So let's keep an eye on that 1434 level in the Morgan Stanley. And that happens to coincide nicely with the 2-day high of 1435. So a lot of these bank stocks are opening into resistance. If I was certainly long over the last couple of days, I'd be selling them. We have AEO here trading up 60 cents. One of the stocks that's a little bit later on the earnings calendar. That seems to be topping out in the pre-market at 14.11. We did have some resistance in that stock at $14. So if you are buying that stock and doesn't hold this $14 level, maybe look for a quick exit. The next stopping point on the upside for American Eagle would be 14.32. Our last stocks trading up slightly on earnings. ARO is hit a pre-market high of $15. It just seems to be kind of stuck there right now. Not a lot of volume associated with that move. Above the $15 level, folks, you could be running into a double top here at $15.40, which was a high from the 28th and the 23rd of this month. Well, there's a wrap of the market movers, folks. Everything is moving in this market. Keep an eye on that Globex high there at 1234.50 up to our resistance at the 1236 level. That's our show for today. Depending on the activity in the market, we may be back with the midday commentary. Good luck and have a great trading day.